Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick little video with how to display some of your either ATC cards or just small art that you might want to display instead of buying the little easels. So one of my favorite ones is using these, they're drapery hooks. You know, you put them in and make pleated draperies. But if you turn them upside down and bend the outer prongs, you kind of have to get them even. And then I take just some needle nose pliers and you're going to bend up the bottom piece right here so that it looks like that. And then you have a little place for your ATC cards or your small art to sit on. And they're very lightweight and they're pretty sturdy. They don't move around too much if you put them on there right. So that is one of my favorite ones. Just a regular wooden clothespin. If you just take your clothespin and pull this part back till it hits this little notch right there. And that one is just for like putting your card like resting up against it. So not as sturdy, but it's, you know, you can display a card like that. And those are super inexpensive. Another way to do it is taking like a fork fork. And you can get like real silver ones if you want, or just regular stainless steel. This one is a little bit harder. You have to have a little bit more strength. You have to use a couple of pair of pliers. I use needle nose and then a regular pair of pliers, and you're just bending the prongs back. I bend the back part up just so that, well, both parts up, so that when it sits on a table, it's not scratching your wooden table. And then this long part, you can leave it long like that if you want to show off the top part of the fork, which is the pretty part, or you can actually bend that back. That takes a little bit more strength too. You can bend it back to make it more of a little bit sturdier easel, but it's a cute way to display a card. Then if you have like an old journal or notebook or something and you have the spring from it, if you want to do like a series of cards or something, you can just stick cards in and you can either line them up or kind of offset them so that, you can see them, from an angle. That's kind of a cute way to do it. This one, I have these, they're vintage bobbins, from a factory or something. I got a bunch of them. And I do all kinds of things with these. They make real cute Christmas trees at Christmas. I just took a little saw. This is a very thin saw. And you can use any kind of saw that you have, even a power tool. And I just made a groove in the top of this. And you can go down as far as you want to. It doesn't take much. You don't have to make it very, very deep. And then you just stick your card in there, and that makes a cute display. This is the same idea if you have any kind of wooden block. This is like a kid's alphabet block that I collect these. But you could also, cut the same kind of groove in the top of any kind of wooden block like that, and then use that as kind of as a display also. I just didn't want to cut into mine because I collect these. Then another one that I think looks really cute, if you have like just a little, preferably a clean, any kind of brush, they make a cute little, card holder. You just stick them into the bristles like that. And, you can pick these up at, I think I got this one at thrift store. I love little brushes. I don't know why, but that's a cute way to display things. And then this one I thought was really cute. I have one of these, I don't know what they call these, anatomy dolls or something. And if you position the arms where he's, his arms are up, or her arms, you can, display a little card like that. And then the last one, this is just a plain card that I used, but you can use any kind of cardstock really that you have or want to get. And you have to keep that, up to where it holds it. But just bend a little, accordion sort of pleat. If you have a taller piece of cardstock or even cardboard, you can make it taller to where it would fit, a card. Hold it up if you need more support in the back. But those are just some of the ideas that I have come up with so that I don't have to buy the little easels. The little easels are cute, but I like to kind of keep some of my cards like displayed in my art room, which is really a guest bedroom, but in the meantime it's an art room. Just for inspiration, or just because I like to look at them, or the ones that, if you're doing a swap and you want to display your favorite ones. There you go.